If you check out Movie Mike's movie podcast, talking about the funniest comedies from the 90s, think about that. Because I put Dumb and Dumber up there, anything Adam Sandler did, funniest comedies from the 90s.
Yeah, what's Fat Guy in a Little Coat?
Tommy Boy.
Oh, that's a good
that
one.
Yeah. What about something like Clueless?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Well, check out Mike's podcast. That's what it's all about. He has Happy Gilmore at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Good one.
Friday at number 4.
That was good.
Half Baked at number 3. Which,
Wait.
well, Half Baked was super funny. First I came out in 1998. I never smoked weed. I've never smoked weed in my life now, and I'm 40. But I still thought it was funny, even though I couldn't fully appreciate it. Billy Madison at 2, and I won't tell you what number 1 is. But check out Movie Mike's movie podcast. It's got a really good podcast, not just about what movies are coming out, but just in general. All right, let's go to the news.
Bobby's Big
Story.
Finish the headline of this news story, okay?
Okay.
With what you think the answer is.
Okay.
Parents who let their children watch a lot of TV end up more blank.
Parents
Who let their children watch a lot of TV end up more blank.
sane.
Sane. Eddie?
Yeah, happy.
Happy. The answer is stressed.
Oh, what?
Now, why do you think that is? Because once I read it, I said, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And I'm ready for my kid to be raised by TV.
Because, I don't know, the kids...
Baby's born. Here you go.
Learn away.
Let's start the office.
The kids learn? Did they learn things?
Maybe you're worried
that
about what they're going to see.
They can't... Yeah.
Ish. You're
Okay.
kind of getting on track there. Their kids pester them to buy the products they see in ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That happens. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That happens.
Researchers go to about 1,000 parents and they go, hey, what's happening here? They found out the more advertising that children see, the more parents feel stressed because the kids are like, hey, can I have that?
Dang.
Can I have that? How does that work with you?
Yeah, well, so we don't have cable. We stream all of our stuff. So when we do Netflix and whatnot, the kids don't have to worry about commercials. When we do Hulu Live, they see commercials and they get so frustrated. So I don't think that really applies to us, but it happens on different apps, I guess they're in. The things my daughter sees, I don't know if it's when she's on her computer or at school, but she'll tell me all about things. So I think it's more so on the computer.
You know what kids are missing these days?
What?
What?
Is that 3-minute break in the middle of a TV show where you have to run to the refrigerator, go pee, and get back before the show comes
Oh, yeah.
on. And
Yeah,
when
they
you're
don't
not
have
back in time, you're looking at the refrigerator, it's starting!
Yeah.
And you have to sprint back. Kids are missing that these
Yeah.
days. Now they just go pause. I remember when DVR first came out. DVR and caller ID were two things that happened in my life where I went, my world will never be the same.
Mm-hmm.
I could not believe you could pause live TV. And I'm going to tell that to my kids someday, and they're going to go, Dad, don't be stupid. We can now tell TV exactly what to do.
Right. We can tell how the story goes.
When caller ID happened, and only the rich people in town had caller ID first, and I would go over to my friend Evan's house. He was considered rich for Mountain Pine. He wasn't rich, but in Mountain Pine, Arkansas, he was above the poverty line. And so we would go over, and he had caller ID, and I was like, I cannot believe you can tell who's calling your house. And I would just stare at it, and I would just wish someone would call so I would see their number. And then when we got it for our house, and then three-way calling. Oh, don't even get me started on three-way calling. When you could patch someone in.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't even have that many friends, and I was like, let's three-way call Ben.
Did boys ever three-way call other guys secretly with the third person on?
No.
Huh? What?
That's probably just a girl thing. It's really mean. It's awful, actually. Not proud of it. But yeah, you would, if you knew a friend was talking bad about you, you could get one friend to call that friend and pipe you in on three-way, and you were quiet, and you could hear the friend talking bad about you. And then you'd be like, I hear you.
I think we just had some
Wow.
trauma. I think we had some trauma just kind of brought back up.
Is that? Well, I know it wasn't just me because I would have
Amy
three
was
people
going to
on the
ask
call.
Morgan, but Morgan was born in the 90s, and she's like, hey, I'm out of this.
But do you have anything similar to that?
Yes.
Thank you.
No, you're good. It was definitely a girl thing.
Yeah.
Girls are way meaner than guys. I know guys have the reputation for being jerks, a-holes, because we can be, we are. But women are more cutting
Catty.
than guys.
Yeah.
Well, that's the news. That's story number one. Hit me with another one.
Bobby's Other Big
Story.
Nothing says love like sharing a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. A Nebraska couple wanted to add a little twist to their engagement photos, so they went to Chick-fil-A. Cody, and Amy both love Chick-fil-A and decided to declare their love with a chicken sandwich. To celebrate the recent engagement, they went there with a photographer. They wanted to have some engagement photos taken. They got them. The local Chick-fil-A saw them, shared to social media. They went pretty viral.
Chick-fil-A for life?
No, I didn't see
Only
that.
if they name their
You know,
baby.
I'm going to tell you something about when restaurants give people cards for life. Dan Smyers from Dan and Shay,
Yeah? What does he have?
good friend of mine. He has a Chipotle for life card.
What?
Pretty
For
amazing.
life.
How did he get that?
Of every award Dan and Shay's ever got. And listen, they have them all. Pound for pound, one of the absolute biggest artists in country music based on the songs they put out, the streaming they get. Of every award, the CMAs, the billboards, that Chick-fil-A for life card, that's the one.
Do they have a Grammy?
Possibly,
Yeah, I bet they have a Grammy.
but who cares? They have a Chick-fil-A for life card. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, by the way, Mike D put his engagement photos up. And Mike D, they're extremely cute, whatever you say about it. But let me have a talk with you about these.
Okay.
Because in the one, Amy, look at it. Mike D has somewhat hairy hands, but not crazy hairy. Mike, it looks like the lighting is so weird. It looks like you're Wolfman in that picture.
Yeah, they look very hairy.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Why did you not go, hey, switch the camera on that?
I thought it looked all right.
Amy, look at Mike D's hands.
That's his hand.
No.
Those are my hands.
Look at the light in these pictures on Mike D's hands. Because they're great pictures, but he's not that hairy. Say it on the microphone.
Okay, yeah, it looks hairy, but also like you got a really tight grip on her.
It looks like a full moon is out, werewolf.
Yes.
And not only are your hands super hairy, but you're choking her.
Yeah,
It's like not letting her go.
it's like really
Like you're
tight.
choking away.
Yeah, like not letting her
Lunchbox,
go.
but look at his hands in real life. He has hair there for sure.
Dude, you look totally different in the pictures.
Yeah,
like
the
you really do
lighting.
look like Teen Wolf.
Caitlin goes,
What is
Caitlin goes, is Mike that hairy? And I didn't see the picture. And I go, yeah, he's probably the hairiest guy in the show. He's got chest hair. And she's like, look at his hands. And I was like, Teen Wolf. Did he ride on top of the van getting to these pictures? But the other ones, your hands aren't that bad. Anyway, they're great pictures. But holy moly, like braid those knuckles in this picture.
Wow.
They're great, Mike. But
They are great, but that's just a weird light on your hand. We'll post it on our. Do we have permission to post that? Do I have permission to put them up so people can go?
Oh, boy.
Dang, that's what I'm asking.
That is a lot of hair.
Those hands.
How is it? How were engagement photos, Mike? Do you have to pay for those extra, or does your wedding photographer do them?
We have a different one, so yeah, I paid extra.
What's that run you?
More than I thought.
Oh, okay.
Are you
Wow.
going to take them? Engagement photos?
I think so.
You kind of
have to,
have
Bones.
photos
Yes,
from
hold
your
on.
engagement.
No. Let me say this. If it were up to me, I would be like, let's just get married tomorrow.
Sure.
Like, you are the right one for me. We will be together forever. Let's just go. I don't want to rob her of any experience based on me just going, let's go. So, yeah, we'll do engagement photos. And we put them in the invitations, apparently. I'm not sure what happens. Even for registering for stuff, I was like, I don't need anything. But then I was like, I don't want to rob her of the joy of getting to go somewhere and do some registering for stuff. Like stuff like towels.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure we'll do something philanthropic as well, but I don't want to rob. I can't let my selfish behavior going, I don't need anything, take the experience away from her. So that's my goal. I'm trying to be more present and aware, and we're going to do engagement photos. Don't know
You don't know where or anything?
don't know anything
You
about
just
it.
got to pick a tree, right? And just have her like touch the tree and then you're behind her.
Or
That's-
in the big old field with overgrown grass where you never go, but you got to go there
how
to
they
take
are.
pictures. It's so ridiculous.
They look pretty, though, so.
They're not ridiculous if they mean something
I know.
to the person in the pictures. And I haven't found that field yet, but I will.
that field.
All right, that's the news.
Bobby's Big
Story.
Call us if you want. 877-77-BOBBY. 877-77-BOBBY. That's the number. If you have a question, comment, we'd love to talk to you. This is Russell Dickerson. Love you like I used to. He came to the house. We did an hour. Great story about his fourth number one. It'll be on the Bobbycast this Friday. Subscribe to the Bobbycast. Thank you guys. Here you go.
Crow. We are the Bobby Bones Show.
That's right.
I saw a story in the news that said this is being sold for $1,800. And I thought to myself, if one person buys this for $1,800, I'd like to know who they are because they are the dumbest person I've ever met or seen. I'll tell you in a second what's being sold for $1,800. So we'll do that. There's also a song that I'm going to play for you. Will stop you in your tracks. I know I did this yesterday.
Another Chris
I'm
Stapleton
not going to
song?
tell you who it is yet, but I'm going to tell you something. You're going to hear it and go, whoa, differently.
Okay.
The song I played, Maggie's song yesterday from Chris Stapleton, was about his dog. I'm just listening to music now a little more, doing stuff at the house. I got him, and I heard this song, and I went, if there's one song I have to play for my people, this is it.
Okay.
I will play it coming up next. Thank you, guys.
Get your Bobby Bones on.
The Bobby Bones Show.
So Tiffany's is the expensive jewelry company.
Yeah.
I've never been into a Tiffany store.
Not even in New York. You've never just walked in for fun.
Why do I want to go places where I'm not going to get anything? And it's not fun to me to see really overpriced things that I also have no interest in. So no, you have?
Yeah. I think the first time I went to New York, it was one of the places I wanted to go into because I'd seen it on the movies.
I guess I don't watch those movies.
Yeah.
Are they in any Adam Sandler movies?
No.
Tiffany's has a gold paper clip for $1,800. Tiffany & Co. is an iconic brand. The story says whether or not you've been fortunate enough to shop with the luxury brand or just simply know of its cultural significance, there's no denying the fact that Tiffany's reputation precedes it. We get you an 18-karat bookmark paperclip for $1,800 for a single paperclip.
For a bookmark.
It's a paperclip. For a paper, for a clip, for a bookmark, anything.
A paperclip.
Yes, $1,800. Unbelievable. They should
Crazy.
take pictures of people that buy these and post them on the internet.
Yeah.
So we can know never to trust them for any of our decisions.
Exactly.
Saw that this morning.
Some people give baby rattlers from Tiffany's. I don't know how much they are.
gold?
We'd have to look them up. But yeah, they gift it to kids, and it's like a collection thing for the kid. But I always thought, oh my gosh, that kid doesn't even know what that is, and it's worth like hundreds of dollars, a little rattle.
Hey, Mike, will you Google Tiffany rattle? Isn't that what it is? Like
Yeah.
a Tiffany and Company rattle. I have never heard of such thing where you buy now I see the Kardashians buying $10,000 purses for their kids.
Right.
Tiffany's has a whole section of baby gifts. I'm looking on their website.
What on earth?
They have Tiffany teddy bears. I'm going to get a full report for you guys very soon.
Please.
There's a Tiffany
Cannot
piggy
wait.
bank for $2,000.
It's like a piggy bank?
It's a piggy bank in sterling silver for $2,000.
What?
I'll take 3.
Click. We hear you clicking.
This is unbelievable. Click the teddy bears. This is another piggy bank, which is just a can.
Okay.
It looks like a Campbell soup can that says bank on it. And it's $1,000
What?
for Tiffany's.
Yeah.
Wild. You just have two. I'm just there are picture frames. There's a teddy bear for $700.
Like a
It's-
silver teddy bear?
Yeah, it's about 8 inches tall. No, it's not silver. It's plush.
Oh, like it has fur.
$700. I have to stop doing this or I'm going to go absolutely insane. Get that off my screen, Mike. I need it off my screen immediately before I go nuts. Let me go over and talk to Connie in New York. Connie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. What can I do for you?
Well, I've been listening to your show. You guys are all awesome. I'm curious. I've heard you say that you're from Arkansas, and I'm just wondering where the Southern drawl went.
Well, it's still there a bit. I can tell you what I did. When I was 18, 19 years old, was at Henderson State University. Across the street, the rich kid school was Ouachita Baptist University, literally across the street. And over at the rich kid school, they had a speech path that you could go for free because they needed kids to work on. And I thought, well, I'm going to be in broadcasting my whole life. So I'm going to go over and learn how to speak, hopefully, in a way that people couldn't distinguish where I was from. So I went over, and for years, 2 years, I took this speech path for my sake and for theirs because they learned how to teach kids. And so I worked out my eyes because growing up in Arkansas, even when I go home, it starts to slip back a little bit. Instead of something like, I'm going to eat some ice, it's I'm going to eat some ice.
Yeah.
And I never realized I had an accent because everybody around you talk like that. It's still the warmest accent to me because that's where I'm from. When I go home, it's like, oh, this feels good. I can put it's like putting on a nice pair of pants at the end of the night.
Nice and snug.
Yeah. But the I's, the NGs, growing up, I did a lot of fishing, but we never called it fishing. It's fishing.
Yeah.
So I was working on those little things. So there are absolutely elements of my speech that has an accent in it, but I went hopefully I can get a job anywhere. Because when I started, people were like, you'll never be good at what you do because of your accent. Now I embrace it fully. If anything, it's come back a little bit over the last couple of years because I just love it. And it says something about who you are personally. We should be proud of where we come from. I know I am. But that's probably why it isn't as thick as you would think, Connie. But I appreciate that question.
That's absolutely very interesting. Thank you for answering it.
You're very welcome.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Connie, have a great day. Thanks. See you later.
You too. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Say bye.
Speaking of Arkansas, I would say bye.
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 Daddy.
You guys can laugh at your little hillbilly friend here. That's okay. I see you all snickering. I am who I am. Okay?
We're not laughing at you.
Yeah, I
We're
see
laughing.
Scuba Steve in the room laughing his little bald head off. Yeah, that's okay.
He says, yeah.
He goes,
Yeah.
I know who I am. Let's go over and talk to Sarah in Arkansas. Speaking of Arkansas, Sarah, how are you?
Morning, studio.
Morning.
I'm good. Bobby, I just got to say, I just dropped my kid off school listening to how you don't want to take any of the wedding experience away from Caitlin. And I'm just wondering, can you teach my husband any of those things?
Why? What's going on with him?
Oh, he doesn't. I want to take family photos every year. And he's always like, oh, why? Because I want them.
Is your
I
husband
get
a
their own
pirate?
little ones.
Why you? No photos for me.
Swashbuckling in photos.
That's every guy, though.
is,
We
it
don't
is.
want to do photos.
You have to understand also, I am 40 years old. I have never been engaged. I've never been close to it. I've never been married, no kids. I've been extremely selfish in that my life has only been about me, my career, and that's it. I've had on horse blinders, like I know what I want, I'm going to get it. So I've had to peel those blinders back a bit, and I'm thankful for it because of Caitlin, because she's like, hey, you got to remember, this is a team now. And it was tough for you because you've always felt like you were on your own. You had to do it by yourself. You had nobody to trust. But it's been great for me in other life situations too, because I can feel that dripping over into other elements of my life, which is a great thing. Sometimes it's annoying because I'm like, I don't want to deal with other, but I do. And I'm trying to make sure that she has every experience that she wants, and I don't just bowl her over and go, you know what, why do we need engagement pictures? We have 1,000 pictures of us. Nope. If that's something she wants to do, let's go. Because she deals with a bunch of my bull crap. And I don't think anything of it because I'm just used to my bull crap being dealt with. So, where's your husband? Is he there? Put him on the phone.
He is not here because I am heading to my mom's preschoolers group.
Okay.
And he's watching our 4-year-old because he's been on quarantine. He's military, so we're not originally from Arkansas. We're originally from South Dakota.
Okay. Hey, let me say this because your husband's going to hear this on playback, I'm sure. What's his name?
His name is Josh.
Josh. It's Bobby Bones here. First of all, appreciate what you do. Thank you very much for serving. However, it's not all about you, bud. I've had to learn this too. I'm here with you. I'm holding your hand, walking down the road of it's not all about us. So she wants a picture. Think of the things that she does for you that you don't even probably appreciate as much as you should. That she goes, you know what? This is for Josh. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to suck it up. Suck it up, buttercup. Take some pictures once a year. It's important to her. It's important to her. It's important to you. Appreciate you serving. All right, there it is. Play that back for him,
Thanks so
Sarah.
much. Have a good day.
All right, see you later. I do want to play a song for you guys. I want to play this voicemail first. Raymundo, if you don't mind, play voicemail number 2. This is Kala. Here you go.
You were talking about the Chris Stapleton new album. Well, I have been listening to it all day, and I love the song Arkansas. So thank you for mentioning the album. I love it.
Now, if you remember, I came on and said the song Arkansas made me cry. Mm-hmm. And then I came on yesterday and said this Maggie song about his dog made me cry. I'm going to play you a different song from Chris Stapleton's album. It's not going to make you cry, but you're just going to go, whoa. This is the song he wrote about the Las Vegas shooter.
Oh, yeah.
The guy that shot into the music festival. This is called Watch You Burn. This is from Chris Stapleton's new album. Check it out. Quiet everything around you. Watch You Burn from the new Chris Stapleton record that came out this past Friday. Here you go.
Bobby Bones. Come on.
What do you think about that?
Well done.
Yeah, right?
Well done.
I looked over. I was trying to talk to Eddie during the song, and he had his headphones on. He wasn't hearing me. And I was like, oh, he's listening to the song.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, dude. Great song. Wow. So much in that song. The message. He just said it perfectly.
It's called Watch You Burn by Chris Stapleton. It was written by Chris and Mike Campbell, who was from the Heartbreakers, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Really?
Yeah. And I hope you check out Chris's record. It's so good in so many ways. That's all. No one asked me to play that song, obviously. Sometimes I have to dub stuff in.
Yeah, because it's not in the system.
I just hit play record on a cassette tape and go, I sure hope this sounds good on the radio.
Hey, Bones, thanks for that, really.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
Of course. You guys check out Chris's new record. Check out that song. All right, that's what's up. We'll come back in a second. If you guys want to call us, 877-77-BOBBY. Call us. Also, plane's trying to land. About to hop on the runway. Something walks onto the runway as it's landing. Not a human.
Oh.
Wait till I tell you this story. Wild story. That's coming up next.
The Bobby Bones Show.
Bobby Bones.
The Bobby Bones Show.
You want to hear a guy get interrupted by a cow at like a city council meeting because he couldn't find Wi-Fi, so he had to go out to his barn because it was the only place he could get a clear signal. And so he's doing the meeting. Here you go.
What he's thinking, what Kathy's thinking, and
Mr. Allenboss, do you actually have cows in your living room? Is that it?
I'm currently in the barn.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Better connection out here.
Here you go. There's a plane that's about to land. It's an Alaska Airlines jetliner trying to land. The airport crew had cleared the runway, didn't see a bear.
Ooh.
The pilots saw it, and the jet was slowing down to avoid it, but boom, hit the bear on the runway.
Oh, they hit the bear. I thought you were going to say
Nobody was hurt. The cub is okay, but didn't end up very good for the bear.
Oh, there was a bear and a cub?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I was wondering,
Yeah, it was a bear and her cub. But listen, you think a bird can do damage? What do you think a bear is going to do?
Yeah.
I bet that plane went,
yeah,
flipped around. But they have a lot of issues with making sure big animals aren't in that strip there. I saw 2 deer on the side of the road this morning driving to work, and it was an extremely busy place. And they just must feel extremely comfortable there, or there must have been some work recently, like on the other side, that have pushed them there.
They're just chilling.
They were just eating grass on the side of the interstate.
Like they're in the middle of a pasture.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
There's this one road. Well, I can actually take it to get to your house, Bobby. And every day there's these ducks that cross, but they do it. Or I don't know if I guess they're ducks or turkeys or something. And they just cross. Everyone stops for them. It's a known thing. I don't know. It's
They're
weird.
like, we were here first.
Yes,
so wait for
basically.
us.
Yeah, and it never fails.
That didn't work for the Americans here first.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna work for animals,
Yeah.
sadly.
It's kind of cute though.
Raymundo, tell me this story about places you can live for less than $600 a month.
Yeah, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, so the first one's Armenia, overseas near Turkey, and most food is $1. And they also say a good bottle of wine, less than $5.
This whole story he brought me was places he's like, hey, if you want to go somewhere and not spend any money, like you can also live there, all in, rent, mortgage, food, less than $600 a month, and have a good quality of life. So the first one's Armenia.
Yep, I got 3 more.
Couldn't find it on a map. Could you guys find Armenia on a map?
No, but I also I don't know. I say Armenia. Is that wrong? Which one is it?
In Armenia, crime levels are low, so it's a pretty safe place. I just Googled.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the other one?
Laos, near Thailand, Southeast Asia. An hour-long massage costs $6.
Wow.
Yeah!
Okay.
Cool.
Imagine
cool.
what you can get for $50.
Wow.
No,
All
I mean,
day.
I mean all day, not what extra.
Oh, no.
I mean how long you can go. No.
But also,
What else you got, Ray?
Yeah, Central America, particularly Costa Rica, surf lessons are $8 an hour, and most meals are under $4.
Costa Rica sounds like a place you would like.
I was there for an entire summer and got Spanish credit.
That's right. You lived there for a summer.
That might have been why I made the list. But yeah, stuff is very inexpensive there, and a lot of people like to go there.
What did you enjoy about it?
Surfing, very relaxed way of life. Most people don't have a 9-to-5 job. And weirdly, they only eat 2 meals there. They don't have like a lunch. They'll eat breakfast and dinner.
What is the last place?
We got Bolivia. It's South America. Beer costs 75 cents. Room for the night is less than $5.
Oh, I think Bolivia's like 1961.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Raymundo. We're going to play Lady A Champagne Night. Call us if you want. 877-77-BOBBY. 877-77-BOBBY. Thank you, guys.